Just to let you know, guys, before this video just start, if you want the icons that I have made in this video, don't forget to join the Discord in the description below. Now you can enjoy the video. See you. Yo guys, Deadwire here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an item icon. Depending on how far or close you are to the item. So first, you want to right click a new folder, call it icons, and I'll be back with you when I import my icons. Welcome back. We've got the icons imported. Right. So we've got that done, and now what we need to do is open these icons. Make sure your compression setting is user interface 2D, and the texture group will make this a UI. So close that one, open the other. Same with this one, the compression setting, make sure it's user interface, and make sure this texture group is also UI. Save that, close that. Go here, blueprints, and then we want to make an actor. We'll call this BP underscore base item. Open that up, and you want to add a static mesh. We'll just call this item, but we're going to make it a cube. We're going to make the cube size 0.01. So it's a tiny cube. I don't know. That's the cube I want. And then we want to make a sphere collision, and we'll call this inner sphere collision, and then we want to copy and duplicate that. Get rid of one and call this alter sphere collision, and we will change the width of this to 200 or 250, and then we'll make the inner one 150. Or 115, 25 actually, middle ground, yeah, 125. And now what we need to do is click on the outer sphere, add, we need a billboard, and call this outer icon. Then we need to do the same with the inner sphere. Get a billboard, inner icon. Tip though, guys, before you do add the billboards, I just want you to let you know, it would be better to use a widget and call that into this blueprint actor, because billboards will be subjected to any post-processing value that you would use. But if you used widgets, it wouldn't matter. And what we want to do is change the size of this inner to 0.055 on all. 20 or 30 on the location. And we want to do the same here, 0.055 for all, and on location put 30. 30 might be a bit too high. So maybe 15 or 10. Yeah, we'll knock it down to 10. Alright, so I do have the icons imported now, and this is the inner one, so we'll change that to that. And we will change the outer icon to the outer icon. And I'm gonna make the item a little bit bigger. 0.1. Yeah, that looks better. So just make that item a little bit bigger. Five for that. Find the sweet spot for where you want the icon to be. I'm just gonna the icon is free. Just make that free. Cool. Alright. Now that is done. Alright, what we need to do is click on the inner icon and turn the visibility off, and do the same for the outer icon, turn the visibility off. Then we want to go into construct script, and here we want to change, set the collision size, so set sphere radius in there, and then what we want to do here is promote this to a variable. So this would be your inner radius. And then you copy this and paste it, put it in there, put the target in there, go across, up, and also promote this to a variable. And this would be, yep, that's correct, outer radius. Lovely. So far, this is what we'll. Oh yeah, these need to be instant editable. The variables we just made, and they're here, and they don't actually have a default size yet, but the outer radius is 250, so put that to 250 by default, and then it was 125. No, not what I wanted. That's actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be. So maybe just 8 will do for that, and then that outer sphere can be, let's set 25. It won't do anything yet, but yeah, that's essentially it. Alright, for that anyway. Now we want to go into the event graph. I can get rid of these. And on the collision, we want a event begin overlap and a event end overlap. Need the support. There is a way of doing it by casting to oh my god, there's a way of doing it like this. And obviously that will go in there. And then you would change the visibility of that icon. Is this the, yeah, this is in a, so if we did this, set that to true, the icon should appear when you get into the inner circle, and it'll stay there when you leave, because we've not set that out. But yeah, you don't really want to use casting though, so we're going to get rid of that. And what we're going to do is go over equal get player character, and we want to copy and paste this because we want to do the same here, and then we want a branch. We want that to be our condition. Copy this branch, paste it up here like that. And then up true, we want to just go right into there, because you'll be setting it so it's visible. And then you want to go your outer, copy, paste, and you want this to be false. You don't want the outer icon to be visible when you're close to the item. And then we can copy and paste. Leave that how that is, and we can get rid of that and switch them around. And now, if you were to go into it, see how it shows the other icon there? But it's not disappearing. You're probably wondering, why is it not doing that? That is because we've not done the outer sphere begin and end overlap. And the layout is pretty much the same. So get that, and then we'll do this. Copy, paste that up. Other actor. And then what we can do is delete. So on the begin, it will be true for visibility, and on the end, it'll be false. So now, does that. However, I want to change that outer radius a bit. That's how big is 50? Yeah, 50's not too bad. That means we could probably make that 25. Yeah, that'll look better. So from a distance, you can see that the item you need to pick up before you actually approach it, and then the icon will pop up. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.